Okay. Hey, sweethearts, I'm here with Ian from Modern Baseball. Hey,
hello.
How are you doing? Because I heard from Eric, your tour manager, that you guys were a bit sick today. Or...
Yeah, I got a little case of the sniffles, but whatever, I'll get through it.
You're fit enough to play the show tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, first of all, congratulations on you guys being Twitter verified.
Oh, thank you.
You're true punk rock superstar.
Yeah, we thought about just breaking up the band right then and there. We achieved everything we set out to achieve,
yeah,
so.
Awesome. Can you explain to us, normal people, how it feels to be Twitter verified?
It feels great. It's great to know that Twitter knows about us and knows that we mean business. But in all honesty, it's really just for our egos.
Cool, because you guys are verified, but like you blew it not. You're kind of...
Yeah, that's kind of messed up. They should be verified too. Your Twitter, if you're watching, you should verify you blew it.
Okay, cool. This is something very special I found. You guys are working with Taco Bell. First band ever I heard of working together with a fast food chain. Like, what does your company...
Oh, so they have this, it's like a thing you have to enter for, and we had to write like this whole bio, not really bio, but this whole little essay or whatever, why we should be, and we won, so they sent us $500 worth of Taco Bell gift cards along with a bunch of other bands. It was really cool. You Blew It did it last year, and Real Friends got it this year too. So it's cool. We'll be eating a lot of Taco Bell together.
Yeah. Is Taco Bell your favorite fast food restaurant? Do you have some?
We don't have to say anything we don't want to say, but I would say Taco Bell is absolutely up there because it's so cheap.
Okay, that's important. It's
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And what's like your favorite Taco Bell thing? Because in Belgium we don't have Taco Bell, so we can on the menu.
Oh boy. Well, right now, somewhat recently, they introduced this item called the shredded chicken burrito, which amazes me every time I eat it because it's one of the cheapest items on the menu, and it's the only item that I eat there where I'm like, wow, this is actually quite good.
Okay, nice.
But other than that, love Crunchwrap Supreme.
It's free advertising, yeah. Pay us now. Serious stuff. The new record, You're Gonna Miss It All, is fantastic stuff.
Oh, thank you.
You address some issues, like from the final stages of adolescence. Is this like maybe you're growing up?
Yeah, it's pretty much just the place where we're at as people. I mean, sports was very much like just high school years, because that's what Jake and Bren were really going through when they wrote it. And so then You're Gonna Miss It All is really just like everything that's happened since then in their lives.
Okay.
Yeah, so in those college years, those 2-3 college years, and I think that's the reason why, in my opinion at least, their writing has matured. Especially like you look at Jake's songs, and now instead of being like just small like short songs or whatever, they're these long like progressing cool songs, I guess I would call them.
So do you think the new album is better than Sport?
I personally like it more, but that's not anything to knock Sports because I really love that record too.
Okay.
Sound quality, I think we did a much better job this time. Jonathan Lowe, who just mixed the Men Singer's new record, did the Restorations record.
Ah, cool, yeah.
He's a genius, and he mixed this one, and it sounds really good.
It sounds really good. Yeah, you can totally hear it different.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You talked about college a bit. Like, did you guys all went to college or?
Actually, Bren, Jake, and I are still in college now.
Okay.
Sean graduated last year, but we took off a bunch of school. We took off like half of the year this year because of the Wonder Years tour we did back in the States with Citizen, Real Friends and Fireworks. And then with this European tour with Real Friends and You Blow It. And then we're going home and we're doing another headlining tour with the hotelier, Tiny Moving Parts, and Sorority Noise. So we were busy. We make use of the time, but we have to go back to school this summer. Actually, I was just figuring out scheduling stuff in the other room.
Are you guys ever going to find time now to finish school? Or?
Yeah, we have it planned out pretty well, but we have to go back to summer school. Hopefully we'll be able to line something up so we don't have to go back to school in the fall. Okay. But the plan is to finish.
Okay, that's cool. And what do you major in?
Jake and I actually both major. The technical name for the major is music industry, but really our track is production and recording.
Okay, cool.
So we actually recorded both of the records ourselves.
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
Trying hard not to look like I'm trying that hard. Failing miserably at everything, including that. Making plans in my head right before I go to sleep. Trying to think of who could make a better me than me.
Baby, I'll show them an email.
Maybe you'll give it a go, and I'll be free to just evaporate, disperse or implode. Picking at holes in my jeans. There's so much God in my gene pool. I feel lonely, I just like being alone.
Graduation video is pretty cool. Like, can you explain the concept to us? Like, what happens there? I see a lot of sad faces.
Basically, I guess it's a breakup video. I love the way that it turned out. The guy who did that video also did our video for the weekend. His name is Kyle Thrash, and he kills it. And he's a good friend of ours now. He just came on tour with us a little bit in the States. But I never expected it to look so good. With this one, it was a lot of fun, and also there were some miserable moments.
Oh, really?
Not for me, but I remember one point being outside in a friend's backyard, and there was a rain machine that we had made. It was so cold outside, they had to shovel all the snow out of the way so there was no snow in the shot. So it would look like it was an actual rain scene. And the way the rain machine worked was it was hooked up to a washing machine. So there were two settings, cold and hot. And at first they're like, okay, it's really cold out, let's put it on hot. And so Brendan's standing there with this other girl. The other girl has an umbrella on, but Brendan's just in like a hoodie or something. And the rain comes down, and before, like as soon as it touches them, they just both jump out of the way. They're like, that's way too hot, can't do that. And I'm just watching this whole thing from the side being like, this is kind of hilarious, but I feel so bad for them. So then they had to use cold water when it was like not even 20 degrees out. Like, it might not have even been 10 degrees out. And so the cold water's on them. And the director, Kyle, is just like, okay, let's do it again before they're done. And the rain's still going. And I just saw Brendan be like, oh, I hate you right now.
That's terrible, man.
That's terrible. But also, he got to dress up like a vampire and stuff, and that was fun. Cool. And then it was funny. The last day of the shoot, it was like the full band thing that we did, and we did it in FDR Skate Park, which is like a big skate park in Philly. It's a really cool place.
Yeah, it was raining there too. Was that the rain?
Well, we were there, and we started to shoot everything, and then we had like a bunch of people come so that we could have like an audience, and they all like brought stuff to throw just to make it like a fun party scene. And as they came, it started to snow. And so it's snowing all over all of our stuff. And we're like running, we're like covering up the amps in between takes and just removing pieces of gear so that they wouldn't get wrecked. But, and also we were dressed in like hoodies, if even hoodies. We might have even been like short sleeves at times. But anyway, it was a lot of fun and it came out awesome.
And you guys made the rain machine yourself, or like?
What was that? Sorry.
Did you guys make the rain machine yourself?
No, we didn't make it. A friend of Kyle's actually made it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's been 3 long years of me thinking about you every day. Sometimes for hours, sometimes in passing. Saw you from the bottom of the staircase, sit out for hours as you complain about how you haven't seen your friends yet. That you're too drunk to stand in here, not knowing if you could love him forever.
Shout out for the old gray shirt. At the end of the video, that's pretty cool. Did you listen to the new EP yet, or the split with?
No, the split with Tiny Moving Parts. Yeah, it's awesome. Both of those bands they're our dudes.
Okay. Cool.
We toured with Tiny Moving Parts last summer. We did just about half of the U.S. with them, and they are genuinely the nicest and absolutely craziest people I have ever met.
Why crazy? Can you tell us?
Oh man, Billy likes to get naked, very naked.
Okay.
And then there's like countless stories of just wild stuff they do. But I've never seen anybody shotgun a beer as fast as the 3 of them.
Cool.
I literally saw there was an Instagram of them when they were playing South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. Right before they started playing, they all just shotgunned beer on stage. They're crazy.
They seem like cool guys.
Yeah, Old Grey are awesome too. We've known them just about as long as we've been a band. They gave us like one of our first shows on tour in New Hampshire. It actually didn't work out. We got there and the guy wasn't there to open the venue. So it ended up being an acoustic show, but then we hung out the whole night with the 3 of them. And Cam Boucher is one of the greatest people I've met, and Charlie and Raph they're all just great people.
Okay.
Love those guys.
Is touring here cooler than in the States? And if your loved ones didn't live there, would you stay here forever?
That's a good question. Well, this tour has absolutely been like pretty much all of our favorite tour that we've done.
Okay.
Like that's not just modern baseball either. Like everybody's just had such a blast. Because basically, at least for You Blew It and us, it was our first time being on this continent at all. And so we would come every day to a new city and just explore a whole new city and maybe make a stop or two along the way and just see all these incredible things. And life is so similar, but just slightly different. And so it like puts us like, it's weird, but it's so cool to see how things work differently in other places. And that being said, yes, I would totally stay. if I can learn to speak the language.
Yeah, we'll totally have you here, and we'll help you out with the language, no problem. Okay, my last questions. Are you guys more fan of the new generation pop punk or the old?
I mean, it depends, because I love punk rock.
Yeah.
I love pop punk. I mean, the Ramones, in my opinion, are the best pop punk band of all time.
I know a lot of people who would agree with you.
Yeah, and after them it's the Descendants.
Yeah.
And after them it's Green Day. So like in every generation there's great pop punk bands. And right now I think the Menzingers are taking that hit on it.
They are pretty fucking good.
Oh yeah, they are.
Okay, cool. But don't you think that the genre nowadays maybe has become more like a gimmick, you know, like with the snapbacks and the pizza stuff and defense pop punk?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, if you just look at it as music, it's still good.
Okay.
So, I mean, yes, pizza and snapbacks have become a thing, and I love pizza, but I mean, there are better things than pizza, like burritos, pot pie. So,
have you tried Belgian fries yet?
I have not had Belgian fries. Is that something I should have?
You should definitely have them, and maybe Belgian waffles soon. Then they can go to straight.
Belgian waffles, yeah.
They can go straight up to your list.
Is there a place that you recommend?
I probably would, yes, but I don't know it yet. We'll get back to on that. Okay. Okay. My last question: why are you guys called modern baseball and not old ass retro baseball or something like that?
Well, the name modern baseball, the story isn't actually as interesting as everybody wants it to be.
Okay.
It came from one night. Brendan and Jake were just hanging out in Jake's parents' basement, and Jake's dad used to be a PE teacher, a physical education teacher, and so he just had a book that was called Modern Baseball Techniques. They were trying to come up with names, and they saw, they were like, modern baseball. And then we found out afterwards, when we became a band, that there was American football. And then everybody seems to think that we're trying to rip off American football. We're a great band, but no.
No, it's just not good at making up names.
We're just not very good at making up names.
Okay, that was a bit disappointing, but I give it to you. Okay, thanks for the interview, man.
Thank you so much. Greg.
Bullshit, you fucking miss me there. I said it, I guess I'll talk to you in a few months. Sitting drunk on the sidewalk, I guess I'll get up, I guess I'll go for a walk. Brush my shoes against the pavement. I swear this has gotta be the 100th time I thought of you tonight. You weren't the only one who thought of us that way. I spend most nights awake, wide awake. I never thought that I would see the day where I just let you go, let you walk away. Where I let you walk on. To call you crunk 'cause you abandoned. No other good chance. I know you were ghosting so many months that I was with you.
Thank you.